What's good, everybody? Just wanted to stop the day and give a shout out, say thank you for running up the Leviathan, playing it, showing the love. I've had people reach out to me specifically asking questions about it, which is always good. I make conceptual work. I'm a writer, I'm an artist, primarily, right? First and foremost, so it's conceptual, it comes from somewhere. And I had somebody reach out to me and ask me, where does the Leviathan come from? Is this from the philosophical work from Thomas Hobbes? And you know, it's kind of inspired by that in a way, right? So I talk about the gift and the curse and how the struggle represents itself because of our inherent fallen nature as humans, right? There's more of a biblical tie-in to the Leviathan being the chaos that cannot be conquered, right? It's looked at from the biblical perspective as the sea monster that cannot be conquered, right? So the Leviathan is that within us, within me, and the chaos is both good and bad. It's the gift and the curse, right? It's how you tame it. And the reference to Thomas Hobbes, I think it's more about the idea of being governed by the sovereignty, right? So very both relatable. I try to leave it open-ended, but if you know me, you know I'm a believer in Christ, right? So I try to very much tie in that biblical reference. But I'm glad that people are enjoying it. It's making you ask questions. It's making you reach out to me. I try to be a thought-provoking artist, right? So if I can do that and generate some conversation, that's key right there. I love making art. I'm gonna do that regardless, right? So if it generates conversation, things like that, that's perfect. But again, thank y'all for playing it, sharing it, continue to do it. We got more new stuff coming out. I want to give a shout out to Amir Afsar for the good question, the good conversation. It's always good to catch up with somebody that is in the deep end, right? That can go a little bit further than the shallow end and engage in that conversation. So it was really healthy, it was really good. It lets me know that people are acknowledging the art for the art itself, right? As an artist, I write things because I have an intent, but as the receiver of the art, sometimes you might be taken to a different place, and that's always great because that's the dialogue that the artist loves to have. It broadens our perspective, it broadens our view, and it makes the art better. So thank you for that. Also want to give a shout out to Jay Rockwell, my DJ, the dedicated Fresh New Drip. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all go check him out. All right, peace. Side note, interestingly enough, the Leviathan was the title before I even wrote to it. So the producer, my guy, Mechanism Mark, he is a dope producer, dope beat maker, makes very cinematic beats. And I was driven and inspired once I heard it. He had already called it Leviathan. And it's just, it's weird the way things work out the way they're supposed to, right? In the divine nature. But yeah, thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Peace.